Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your September Tarot forecast. You are in a process of change and things are shifting, maybe internally first and only, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's external. Maybe external relationships, you are demanding more from the people around you. It could be work, it could be family or friends. I feel like you are in this process of understanding yourself in a new way, and I think that this eclipse season is really going to help you. I say that because we are now entering a Pisces eclipse. Why is this so important for you? Because your ruling planet, Saturn, is co-present with this eclipse. So that means that Saturn, now in Pisces, is really experiencing a lot of the eclipse energy. Why? Because this eclipse is happening in the sign of Pisces, and Saturn, your planet, is in the sign of Pisces. Now, this is only happening from now until February, and then I believe that will be the last time in our life with Saturn in Pisces. So, why is this so important for you? Because this is a chapter for you to really let go and understand and integrate all of the lessons and the learning that you have been experiencing really your whole life, but more specifically for, let's say, the last few years. With Saturn in Pisces, there's been a lot of demand for you to let go of old ways of thinking, old limitations, habits, a lot of your shit from the family, your ancestors, especially if you're here and you're watching this kind of content, if you're taking the workshops and working with this energy, if you are intentionally building the life that you want, not only externally, but also, and more importantly, internally, if you are focused on improving yourself and your energy and balancing your emotions, then this Pisces eclipse is definitely here to support you in letting go of everything that you have now outgrown, everything that is outdated, everything that is old and no longer serving you. So I want you to really focus on what is coming up right now under this eclipse. We're working with this energy. So this eclipse energy we are working with until, I believe, 2027. But with Saturn, your planet, in Pisces until February 2026, you have a lot of support for really, truly wrapping things up, which means your anger, your maybe your bluntness. And I like your bluntness. I like that you are direct and clear, but sometimes that hurts other people, or sometimes it's with a little bit of this attitude that you know better, because like Capricorn, let's be real, you probably do know better, but other people, they learn at their own unique pace, and you can't force them to see your perspective. You can't force them to understand your vision always. And I think it's really important for you to find a little bit more compassion for the people who are maybe a little bit behind, or for the parts of yourself that you feel are a little bit behind. So maybe you've already learned something and you haven't fully applied it. Maybe, for example, you know techniques and practices to manage your emotions, to manage your outbursts, to manage your bluntness or control or whatever. You know techniques, you know how to recalibrate, how to balance yourself in a better, healthier way that will allow you more peace and a slower pace. And that will naturally influence the people and the situations around you so that they feel more comfortable and ready to experience you. Because sometimes if you're like, guys, come on, like, let's get on board. Come on, see it my way. Look at my perspective. I know what I'm doing. I know how to get there. I know how to, and it's like, okay, and that's fine. And I bet that you have some really good suggestions for sure, because Capricorn, you are very wise and you're very intelligent and you're very hardworking, but your way is not the only way. And I think that this Pisces full moon eclipse is asking you to understand that other people people, they also have the answers. And maybe there's a part of you that feels shame or that you beat yourself up because, oh, I fucking knew that and I should have done this. It's like, well, where in your past did other people punish you or berate you or you should have done this and you should have, and it's like those voices, those other people's energies, they're all inside you. And I feel like a lot of the self-judgment is maybe from people from the past or family stuff that is still being cleared and cleaned up. And the reason that you have that sort of internal dense energy is part of the reason why you maybe lash out or judge other people, because you don't have the full 100% compassion for yourself. So it's challenging sometimes to have compassion for other people. And that's because you hold yourself to a higher standard. You want the best for yourself and for others. But Saturn, your ruling planet, has really over the past couple years and decades has been teaching us that you can rule a kingdom with kindness. You can learn without punishment. You can have strength without hardship. You don't have to work so hard for everything. You don't have to put in your blood, sweat, and tears and like, I need to work hard for this. Like, no, that's an old, outdated way of moving through life. And I think that what's beautiful about this eclipse, because an eclipse closes a chapter and it invites us into a new chapter. And this eclipse in Pisces is helping us literally dissolve all of, or some of, the hardship, the challenge, the old ideas and identities and the ways of working. And it's really important for you because your planet, Saturn, is in Pisces for this eclipse. So 2 things. 1, be kind, be gentle with yourself, with others. Like, you're fine. You're doing well. I don't know why I feel the need to tell you that, but like, it's like I hear I'm proud of you. So I don't know if that's a message from the other side, but I feel like you can slow down. You can take a slower pace. You can continue to build and be committed to your vision with rest and with more play and more laughter and more gentle, soft, like there's other ways of doing things. It doesn't always need to be like, go, 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 do, more, hard, commitment, waking up early, getting to the gym early, doing my thing. It's like, you can wake up at 9. You can take an easy morning. You can go to the gym at 12. You can do your thing, it's like, you can change the rules. You're supposed to change the rules. And I think that this Pisces eclipse is helping us dissolve the old, outdated rules, the old limitations, the habits, the traditions, maybe the lessons or the karma that we learned from our family that was given to us, the anger, the resentment, the resistance, the battle, the war. It's like, it doesn't need to be like that. So I really like this energy for you. You have an opportunity here with this page of coins. And there's 2 options. One of the options is to continue going hard. It's challenging and I'm just going to commit and I'm going to persevere. And the other option is the 10 of Cups, which is actually rooted in joy and play and love. So there's really 2 streets and they both can lead to success, but one is more playful and fun and easygoing and it's more accepting of yourself and others. It's more slow and steady and it's really committed to enjoying life because life is meant to be enjoyed. And that will lead you to creativity, fun, connection, expansion, opportunity, abundance, money, like everything you want. It'll invite in love, connection, friends, family, etc. And there's another path that, yes, can also lead to success, quote unquote, depending on your definition of success. And that is the path of resistance and fighting for what you want and the need to explain yourself and to battle and always, waking up early and the sweat and the blood and the tears and I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to push. like you have the death card here. It's dissolving. That old way of doing things is dissolving. And you've got an Ace of Cups here with this High Priestess, which is literally the Pisces energy. You have an opportunity here, another ace. You have 3 aces. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Magician. The only ace that is missing here is the Ace of Coins. And the Ace of Coins is connected to, yes, hard work, commitment. But the Ace of Cups is connected to flow and expression and creativity, which is a little bit more fun than the serious Ace of Coins. The Ace of Swords is soft, clear communication. You can ask for what you want without fighting or explaining yourself over and over and over again. So again, easy, clear communication, less work than the Ace of Coins. And the Ace of Wands. Wands is connected to passion and excitement, going after what you want in a playful way. It's like, okay, I want to do this because I want to do this. Not because I'm beating myself up to get up early and do it and put in the work and keep going. Like, that's an outdated way of being. I just saw 11:11 on the timer. I invite you into a place of play. I invite you to experience life through a new lens. Don't beat yourself up. There are other ways of doing things, and this eclipse is trying to show you that. So if this was resonating, please do yourself a favor and go and watch the eclipse workshop. You can pay whatever you want. I promise you it will help. I'm gonna help you clean up your energy and anchor into truth, a new truth. And we are going to step into this chapter, letting go of that 10 of Wands, that density, that inherited belief systems and the struggle and the anger and the fighting and whatever. It's like, you don't need to live in this 9 of Swords. You don't need to live in this 9 of Swords. You don't need to live in that. You can live in this 10 of Cups. Joy, play, joy, play. It's available to you. So work with this Pisces eclipse to dissolve those outdated limitations and stories. Go watch the eclipse workshop now. You can pay whatever you want. The link is in my bio. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Send it to a friend, please. That's a really easy, free way to support me. Like it, leave a comment, share on your Instagram story. That's the best way you can help me. Go and watch the workshop. I love you, Capricorn. I'll see you very soon. Ciao.